Welcome students searching for an interesting master study program. Here's one interesting offer, an MBA program. It is called International Business and Resources in Emerging Markets. We want to present to you a brief overview of the program with its structure, the university where the program is taught, and the admission process. The program is structured in a very straightforward way. There are two topical specializations. One is on international business, and the other one is on resources and environment. Each of those specializations have their own structural features, of course. Whilst all students in the first semester start exactly with the same modules. Most general purpose modules include matters of communication between businesses, operations management, project management, and also development economics, and method of science, and German language courses at many different levels of proficiency for those who do not speak German fluently. In the second semester, students split into either of those two specializations. The IB specialization focuses on internationalization process of firms and the framework conditions of doing business in the global arena. This features modules on foreign direct investment, the management of international enterprises, human resource management and finance with an international focus, of course, the management of intellectual property rights, and what have you. The resources and environment specialization focuses on the management of scarce natural resources, which explicitly includes the natural environment, circular economy, environmental policies, and climate change economics, plus a very large variety of elective modules which can be drawn from all faculties of the university. One particularity pertains to the IB specialization. Here students spend their third semester at a hand-selected partner university, be they in Europe or in Asia. For some partner universities, there is even a double degree program. Here, if they follow the double degree program, they spend their third and fourth semester in a partner university and earn certificates from both universities. This currently exists for a university in Paris, in Poznan, Poland, and also one in China. And of course, in all cases, all modules are taught in English language. All students can earn credit points by doing internships, if wanted, and all have to complete their studies with a master's thesis, which is submitted and defended in our university. The description of the university and the admission process are being done by students who are former students of the MBA program, and that follows now.
Hi. After the program introduction by Professor Stefan, you might want to know more about the university. I would like to give you some information using my own experience as an international student in Freiberg. TU Bergakademie Freiberg is the oldest active resource university in the world and has been founded more than 250 years ago. The concept of sustainability, or in German Nachhaltigkeit, was born and introduced here by Hans Karl von Kallowitz as a solution to overexhausted timber and scarcity of trees due to the mining activities in the state of Saxony. It might be also interesting to know that two chemical elements of the periodic table, germanium and indium, were discovered here by Freiberg scientists. TU Bergakademie Freiberg, or TUBAF, is consisting of 6 faculties, 13 central facilities, 42 institutes, and 8 affiliated institutes. This is the infrastructure that allows this research university to offer 69 different study programs, from which 14 are held completely in English language. International students, therefore, have the opportunity to apply for many very different study programs at the TUBAF. And each academic year, interested young talents from all over the world are handpicked from a very large pool of applicants and admitted to selected study programs where they enjoy the highest standards of education in Germany. For example, in the academic year of 2019-2020, more than 34% of overall 4,000 enrolled students at the TUBAF were international students. And it's good to know that all the study programs are accessible for German students and international students under the same rules. For international students, of course, the most important aspect might be to study in Germany, in one of the most industrialized countries in the world, in a high-ranking university with many active projects and the best possible access to ultimate educational infrastructure and system. But in fact, it's not all. A student life is not only about pure studying, but also it could be and it should be filled with fun, filled with social life, chances of networking, sport, friendship, self-development, and many other more aspects. There are many different clubs here available for students to join, sport facilities, events held by the university and organized by students themselves, parties, extra educational activities, excursions, and many more. Also, living and studying in a historic university town with lots of cultural monuments, buildings, and surrounded with natural and picturesque environment, only a 40 minutes drive away from Dresden, the center of Saxony, with a regular public transportation system, brings about the most compelling and efficient atmosphere to academic studies and self-preparation for a fulminant and successful personal career.
Hi, I am Dr. Okwo, and I am here to talk about the admission process with you. In our MBA program, our admission process is aimed at selecting the best student from around the world. Hence, we are not going to be looking at only the grades on your certificate. We will be checking also the hobbies you have, your academic achievement during your bachelor program, and the motivation that is driving you to come to our program. To make this decision, we need the following documents from you. First, you will provide a bachelor degree with economic or business-oriented background. Again, to prove that you have the required analytical competence, we expect to see from all our applicants a GMAT examination test with a minimum of 570 score or a GRE test with a minimum of 305. Also, we want to see the motivation, which you must submit in a one-page motivation letter stating why you want to do this program and how it connects with your career plan. Given that our program is a completely English program, we want to see your level of English language competence. You can prove this with a TOEFL examination test with a minimum of 90 points or with IELTS test with a minimum of 6.5 band. Also, this is an MBA program, hence all applicants must show a level of job experience, at least 1 year job experience. You can prove this with your job position for 1 year or with internship placements. All our applications are done online to ensure that they are fast and efficient. Hence, once you submit your application, you will get a response within 2 or 3 weeks. This will give you enough time to prepare and be ready to come over here for your program. We run a continuous admission process, which means that you can apply at any time of the year. However, if you want to start in any winter, you must submit your application before the end of April of that year. Thank you very much, as we look forward to seeing your application.
So, we hope to have attracted your attention to our MBA program. If your professional perspective is focused on former transitional or emerging countries, on developing countries, if you search for additional academic challenge to excel in your career prospects in international business, in resource management and economic development, if you are interested in gaining intercultural competences in these markets, or if you want to achieve international experience while studying, and if you're willing to study in a demanding and competitive environment, well then, this MBA program is right for you. Go to our internet site and get much more information and then apply. We are looking forward to hearing from you and to welcome you in our university as a student in one of our first-class study programs. The stakes are high and the profit you gain is at least as high. So see you soon, your Professor Johannes Stephan.